Happy Friday, and welcome to our double art event, which combines our second and third Fridays, our battle art, as well as our Art of War Art Awareness fundraiser, all in one jam-packed session. So, for those who have not participated or have been a viewer of the battle art segment, you go up against other artists based on the current month's theme. The viewers vote, and whoever has the most votes will win some funds, as well as be able to pick the next month's theme. So our theme for this month is love. All right. For our Art of War Art Awareness fundraiser, we have no theme. You can share whatever you want. It's for a good cause. It's just to raise awareness for the beauty, necessity, and uniqueness of art, as well as raise funds to come to a place near you. All right, so we are, just focusing on how we can spotlight so many different artists here, and we are grateful for everything. All right, so while we wait for some people to join, let's see. All right, so just a little bit, couple of announcements. Show Okay, am I back? All right, so Showcase Your Talent Show will be this coming Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. We will also be live streaming to YouTube. Okay, our theme for this month is Winter Wonderland. If you are interested in participating, definitely connect with us so that we can get you on the list. Okay. All right, so we have sponsor spots available if you have a product, service, or business that you would like to share it on the show. We have feature spots if you just want to share your art. We have contestant spots if you want to win some funds or get in and compete to win some funds. All right, and there's also an open mic segment. So if you don't want to sign up to be a part of the show, you can share your art that way as well. Okay, so all right, we're going to bring up a Nochi team to share some things. Hello. Were you trying to go live? Hi.
Oh no! Oh
Oh,
no! I was
you weren't trying to go live?
no, I was
Okay. Well, thanks for hopping on.
no problem.
All right. Okay, so that is also one of our sponsors. So if you are interested in learning more about who Anoshi Team is and what they offer, definitely check out our previous seminar where we had a host of artists, speakers, and sponsors, and everyone did an amazing job. You can check that out on our app or on YouTube and go catch the replay. It's definitely got some good gems in there. All right. So this is your time. So if you have any art that you would like to share, if you have any events coming up that you want to share during this time, you can. So what I'll do, I will share something from one of our artists that we have connected with over the years. She's an amazing talent, amazing artist, and she's great, a great poet, spoken word artist. All right, so I'm gonna share. One of her pieces. So this is May I Speak from New York. Shout out to you, and we're gonna hear a little bit about her and her art.
This is May I Speak, and today my poetry is God's love. Ever looked at a butterfly flying by you? The beauty it gives is divinely created, chosen to make sure you love on yourself. Awareness of your spirit connects with God, and your heart is like the sunflower radiance of light. And the way you treat your love and peace with the world is temporary, but it fills it with joy and happiness. In life, you have to show up to be better than yesterday. Hardships because God, faithfully in your eyes, is your essence. See, God love is a powerful source of life. And having faith in God gracefully is a blessing. It's like your favorite season or smell of a special place where there is something about it that you become one with. Joy, spirit is. Even when a storm may appear, God love clears the path so flowers can grow. Gratitude fills all of you. Keep going to the golden gates. See, that is where home is. God love is golden. And so are you. Cups overflowed of blessings and beauty. A butterfly divinely created. To love on yourself and the awareness of consciousness is God's love. So understand that your beauty is magical because God's love is divinely in you, in your essence. Breathe it, love it, and be just who you are. Loved by God. May I speak.
All right, that was May I Speak. I'm going to share another piece by her. And I'm trying to see what the name of this one is. So for right now, it's going to be untitled, but we're going to hear another piece from Miss May I Speak.
The things that we do for love. We give ourselves unconditionally, thinking that the other person would love us the same way we love them. Quite not the story. See, sometimes the love that we give is not received, only because we are loving in codependency. You know what I mean. When you deal with abandoning issues, where you are a people pleaser, you want to be loved so desperately you do anything for love, not knowing it's hindering you, killing you, because you're not receiving the same love that you give out. The things we do for love can have us in a bond of trauma, and no one likes to talk about it. Mentally, we are dying. love have us crying at night, asking God why, but not knowing that true love is within ourselves. The things we do for love, not always healthy. Do you know the word codependency? I lived off it. I was in survival mode to it because I didn't know how to love, but now I do. Things I do for love for myself. I healed. I prayed. I cried. When I mean I cried in ocean. But within that ocean cleansed me of all the trauma, all the people pleasing that I was doing, all the giving of myself and not returning the same energy. See, the things we do for love when we're hungry, we take anything that comes with us, but not knowing we're only damaging ourselves. See, God showed me what I should be doing for love. It's loving myself, treating myself with love, speaking love in myself, mirroring all the things that I love about myself, even the flaws, even my scars, even the wounds, the things I do for love now. I look at myself in the mirror every single day, and I say what I would do for you, love you even more. I would love the inner child. I would love the woman that I am. I would love the fact that some days I'm not okay. Because the things I do for love is within myself. The pain that I feel, I embrace it with love. And always remember, when you do something with love, look at it in the mirror first. Make sure it's not codependency love. Make sure it's not trauma bonding. But just love yourself. There are days when you're going to feel not like it. But I tell yourself that you love yourself. Tell yourself that you will get by this. The things you do for love may not always seem healthy. See, the word love is an action, pure, patient, it's joy. Things I do for love is always that I am. I am light. I am light. And my love shines bright. May I speak things I do for love within me.
All right, that was May I Speak. and I believe the title is The Things I Do for Love. All right, so we're doing it a little bit different. I know normally, sometimes, or previously, we would have our lives later on in the evening time. However, because of scheduling, it needed to be pushed up. So I know some people might be working, some people might be doing different things, which is fine. So there will be times where we'll fluctuate the time, but for right now, this is what works. All right, so we're going to hear from another awesome poet, spoken word poet, Avi West. If you haven't heard of him or if you're not following him, definitely connect with him. Definitely a great artist. So we're gonna listen to a piece from him.
Homie, or maybe you do. I'm not sure, but either way, man, I'm just gonna. Hey, this is for Cupid. You might not know me, homie, or maybe you do. I'm not sure, but either way, man, I'm just gonna put this message in a bottle, throw it in the ocean, hoping you get it. I was just wondering if at some point, if you're not busy, if you can just swing by the congregation, explain the contents of this wicked concoction. If you can just come by and help us read the fine print for these emotional contracts, because these things are mind altering. I promise you, they've been ushering folks to the altar and altering lives for many scores, thinking maybe you can just come tell us more about it. Like, how pure is it? How pure is it? Is it Lake Minnetonka? Or is it just toxins diluted with lies and pollution? Tell me that this love thing is as pretty as it feels that day you impale us with it. This thing ain't just some mind-altering manipulation. I mean, we need you to tell us something. Is it fact? Tell me I ain't been tripping all this time. Is love fact? Is it fact? Or is it fact? Or is it fairy tale? Matter of fact, is it fair to tell my daughter that it's safe for her to catch it? Is this thing really a vacation or just some vaccination against hate or some infatuation with the idea of fear? I mean, what the Excuse my potential French, but I just need you to swing by and put this thing in plain English. It's time you provide the congregation with an explanation. I'm just hoping you can just tell us a little bit more about it. Like, what's in it at minimal? Tell us, what does it come with? Is it merely a filling, or is it a forcing function for dysfunctional behavior? And what about regard? The word regard. Is regard any part of this party drug that you keep putting in us? Because I've seen love do some stuff that'll make hate blush. And I don't mean to be accusatory, but on the real, you should be pending criminal charges for all these aerial arrows that you keep aiming in crowded areas, claiming hearts without consent. I've seen love concealed for unlicensed carriers who never learned to control it. Now the kickback is kicking that ass. All we're asking is that you swing by and just help us hash this out so we can stop hashtagging the word hurt. If you got time.
All right, so that was Avi West. Again, he is a dope artist. If you are not following him, you definitely should. If you are an artist and want to connect with other artists, he is one to connect with. All right, so we are going to move right along. We're going to bring up Orion Meadows. Hello?
Hey, how you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Let me fix this for a second. Hold on. My
All
cat
right.
was in the way. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Yeah, I saw that it was that you went live. It's an art show. It says art. I see you doing a lot of spoken word though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could be any type of art though.
Uh,
Yes.
Hold on, let me get my stand. My stand back. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it could be any type of art though.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. Uh, how long this platform? I'm trying to see where are you located?
So it's a little bit of everywhere, but mainly in the tri-state area, so Jersey, Philly, Delaware.
Hmm. Okay. Now I'm trying to see. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where I first saw you, where I started following you, because I just happened to see you go live. So I was like, let me see who this is, because I wasn't even. I was like, man, what name is that? But
Uh,
yeah, then I saw that you had art up here.
hmm Now, do you do art?
So I'm a spoken word artist actually, but so this book that I have is entitled "The Rose That Grew Through the Barbed Wire." Right.
Oh, okay. It's a nice title.
Yeah. So in the book, actually, uh, I have art and I have poetry in here. And so what I wanted to do was I wanted to have art that depicted the prison experience. So what I did was I commissioned an incarcerated artist. So I just basically gave him an idea. I would say, hey, look, this is what I see in my mind's eye. Can you draw this?
Nice.
And then I paid him, and I said I give you credit in my book. So that's what I did. That's how this came about. This is actually my third publication, but this is the Rose That Grew Through the Barbed Wire. And so it's a lot of different art in here uh, that I had them do. Just give you an example.
Mm-hmm.
That was in there. Uh, it's another one. If you can see that up close.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Yeah, so that's what the book consists of. There's a lot of different.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And actually, it's like I have several different artists that were in here. So this is actually a self-portrait of a guy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's he drew himself. Then this was some stuff. As you can see, he was taking notes
Mm-hmm.
here throughout that. Uh, you see, find something. There's something else he did.
Yes, very nice.
Yeah. So this book actually consists of, it's actually like four different small booklets.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then, because I'm formerly incarcerated, and so all of this, during this time, I was still incarcerated, and I had a vision of what I wanted and what I wanted to present once I got out of prison. And so I wanted, like I said, I wanted people to be able to. Initially, I started out with wanting them to just have that experience. So, like this is right here. So that says "Beauty in the Beast," right?
Mm-hmm.
So this was actually a particular prison where I was. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
each little book, I was in a different place.
Mm-hmm.
Started out this one prison, and then as I continued, I went to different places and I met different people, and I was like, hey, you know what? I wonder if these guys would be willing to do it as well. And so I kept on, just saying, hey, I'll pay you to do this because I'm an artist, but I'm a spoken word artist. But I would, if I could draw, this is what I would want. And let's see if you guys could do that. So here's something that I got. So this is like a scroll,
Oh,
right?
okay.
You
Yeah.
know, and so this is so the poem, I created the poem, but the concept is called human waste.
Mm.
So I
Are
say,
you
hey, you know
share
what?
that one? That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I'll say it. So it says, all the days turning into years slowly passing by, trapped in the cell, respiring air that's stale, until we breathe our last and finally die. Human waste.
Mm.
That whole concept, of human waste, but with the toilet,
Right.
paper,
That's
and
very creative.
turn it into a scroll. Here's another one that I did that I did work with. It's called These Bars. Uh,
Mm.
let me see. So this one is a haiku. As you can see, this is a
Like Trey.
what a tray, and it's called so the haiku is, this experience is very hard to swallow. Reality, jail.
Mm.
Right. Let me see what. So I got a few haikus in here. So then I came up with this idea, the barcode, man.
Yeah, that's serious.
And
Wow.
you can see up here is the handcuffs, but I had like, hey, make them look like eyes. The chain. This is actually the barcode. So
Mm.
the barcode, man. And like I said, I saw it in my mind's eye, and I just like, hey, what you think if you could do that? And so they were, it came out pretty cool. Let's see.
That's really cool.
Um,
Now, where can people find your book?
uh, it's Amazon, Amazon. I have it on there, and then like when I perform, because as I said, I'm a spoken word artist, so I have my books with me when I go out and I perform. Uh, That I lecture as well, because I'm a nonviolence instructor for the Institute for Nonviolence Chicago. So I teach Dr. King's philosophy of nonviolence. Uh, yes, just different stuff that I got. It's just a whole lot of that. And I talk about a lot of things that people don't really necessarily quite understand when it comes to the prison system. Sometimes there's a lot of misconceptions. Then also, so what I did was I began thinking even further, right? So I purchased this from guys who were in there because I was like, you know what? So, and I sent it home. And so sometimes what I do is once I go, and I might speak at a university, or I might have an event, I take my art with me, and so I allow people to see some of the work that these guys have done in there. Let me see, I'm gonna pull some of this out for you. And if you don't mind, if you got time, I could recite one of my pieces for you. Obi West
I
spoke
got
to.
time for you to share one of your pieces, but we are going to be finishing up in a little bit. So,
All
yeah.
right. So as you can see this, right? And so this guy, he didn't even know, I can't remember his government name, but he didn't even know how to do this. He learned how to do this in there out of necessity, because he needed to have some income, a source of income. So he learned how to do it. He didn't even know how to do this. Uh, quickly, this.
So much talent.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Really.
That was one of the things that I wanted to do, because I also work. I also do work for the Illinois Coalition for Higher Ed Education in Prisons, and so what we do is we work to try to recruit colleges and universities to try to facilitate higher ed programs in the prisons in Illinois. So you see this, right?
That's really cute.
Yeah.
Very creative.
Yep. So, and this last one, this is a special one. I actually got another, but I can't find. This is actually special. This right here.
What is it made out of?
Oh man, I can't even tell you, but it's I'll put it up close.
Yeah, I was gonna say I see the details.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really neat.
So this comes from political prisoners in the Philippines. Yep, political prisoners in the Philippines, and they have if anybody is interested in it, go and look up the prisons in the Philippines. They have some very, very harsh conditions in their prisons. Like, it's just terrible, right? So that's why this is very special, that they were even able to accomplish that. Yep, so just to give you a gist of it, as I said, I was just messing around. I actually was working, and I happened to see this. Guess you would call it serendipity, because I was just messing around, and I said, hey, what's going on there? Yeah. So I guess I could say a piece. Let me see, which one would be one that, since we're talking about prison, I guess I will go with Penitentiary Blues. No, I got a better one. So here's one. Everybody seems to like this. It's called Inmate Appreciation Day. And so here's the premise real quick. In prisons, they have what you call Officer Appreciation Day, week, month, or whatever, for the service of appreciation for the service of the officers or whatever, the staff that are in the prisons. So one day they came up with a concept or idea that they were going to have Inmate Appreciation Day, and they were giving us extra fried chicken on that day. So I think I don't even have to say more about that, right? So the type of thing that can make one angry, either driving to tears. But I always knew in my heart that these bastards were racist. Hell, I've been saying this shit for years. Still, it was hard for me to accept it. I almost couldn't believe my ears. Those words that I heard early that morning uttered out of the mouths of my peers. Now, since seeing's believing for a guy like me, I just couldn't rely on anyone else. So I got dressed in my clothes, went and stood in that line, because I just had to see this shit for myself. While I was walking in line with O.J. Simpson on my mind, a CO spoke to me on the way. He said, partner, where's the smile? Haven't you heard by now today's Inmate Appreciation Day? Did that really happen? Maybe I'm overreacted, so I continued to make my way to the kitchen. And lo and behold, they were serving not one, but 2 pieces of chicken. The moment was so surreal, can't quite explain how it made me feel. All I could say was I was in awe. In all of my years of incarceration, this was simply something I never saw. Being rather perceptive of metaphors and symbols, I couldn't help feeling disrespected. So when I made it to the counter and they shoved that tray my way, my conscience just wouldn't let me accept. I was so perturbed the fiasco right on my nerves, there was no way to conceal my mask. And the white shirt, yeah, he sensed it, my discontentment, as I walked by merely holding the glass. While en route to the table, the lieutenant stopped me and said, son, what happened to your tray? Scoffing, I said, I ain't gonna eat it. I damn sure don't need it, and I wouldn't get it to even give it away. He said, what are you, crazy? Have you lost your scruples? It's evident you've gone mad. Take a good look around. You hear your jovial sound? All your nigga comrades are so glad. I wish the word favor with this Perusi table. The atmosphere was so festive and gay. They brought brothers to the kitchen, gave them 2 pieces of chicken, called it Inmate Appreciation Day. Suddenly strutting into the cafeteria in his red shirt as usual, the warden. So I raised my hand because I wanted a chance to address a matter I felt was important. Mr. Wyatt, I said, what is this fiasco? Is this some sort of a joke? What are you insinuating? Because I find this to be degrading. Are you trying to insult black folk? He said, no. See, you got it all wrong. We're not here to demean or derogate you. We're only trying to show and let you people know how much we truly appreciate you. Because if you didn't sell dope, drop out of school, murder one another, and rob, obviously you wouldn't be property of DLC, and down here in Lawrence, we wouldn't have these jobs. So we're more than glad to have you here. Certainly hope you have a long stay. Have a seat. Ease attention. Have another piece of chicken. Hey, it's Inmate Appreciation Day. The situation had me stunned, looking up at that gun in the tower that was pointing my way. Because seeing that smirk and that laugh made me want to put my foot up his ass and show him appreciation the inmate's way. Returning to surveil the scene, I saw brothers big teeth and over their trays looking happy as hell, smiling, licking their fingers, lips all shiny and greasy. You swear they forgot they were in jail. An old timer came to me and he said, "Why you always the one who rebel? This here chicken is good. All we need now is sweet potato chitlins and watermelon." Man, I wanted to smash his heighty hoe ass grinning wide as Cab Calloway. Damn, I couldn't believe brothers were so naive about Inmate Appreciation Day. Am I the only one in this institution who feels offended and disgusted? The only mind that's keen to see this is just another means for the administration to say fuck us? I mean, think about it. Deep in your heart of hearts, do you really believe they give a damn? How could the food supervisor become a CO, then a teacher? Man, this whole operation's a scam. Rehabilitation? Nah, just human warehousing. Fool you livestock what they really want to say. No thank you, but I'd rather starve than eat your chicken. To hell with Inmate Appreciation Day.
Wow, that was good.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your art and
Yeah,
your other art.
yeah.
And for those who aren't, make sure y'all follow and support. Go to Amazon, grab that book. What and say the name of it again? A Rose in the Midst of. There we go. The Rose That Grew Through the Barbed Wire.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, thank you. Thank you once again. We hope to see you back here.
Yeah.
And hope you have a good rest of your day.
All right, you too.
Thank you. All right, y'all. Make sure to follow and support all of the amazing artists from today. We try to spotlight different ones. All right, so we got one more artist that we're going to share for today before we hop off. So one of our amazing supporters who is always sharing her art and always doing something to show her appreciation for us is Diamond. And she's awesome. She's an artist and she does a lot of different things. She has many different hats. So we're going to hear a little bit about her poem, one of her poems, one of her pieces now.
Hey, my name is Diamond, aka Russian Baby Creation. Poet, a writer, freestyle, you name it. Happy day sent to everyone. Stay blessed, stay safe, safe travels or traveling around the world. Move it up, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, etc. I want to let y'all know I love y'all. Y'all are amazing people. Y'all keep me going with things. I'm wearing my all white drips, feeling good, feeling sexy. I want to do a poem before y'all. Today is a day to give thanks around the people around you. Loving them for each angle from all sizes. Showing their appreciation for them and bounding your abundance with them, inspiring them within y'all, your poetic justice pity. Writing love letters to see how it is within your own. Happy Thanksgiving to all the people and family and aunts that hold it tight and cuddle up and boot up. You can carry your urge of your lesson speaking out loud as we say the church, amen, be preaching to the quiet old school. Mother tunes to see how your tunes come back to you too. This is a day for you to honor you. Love y'all each and every one. And thank you for pushing my pen into greatness. Call me the writer of my own. I can see my spoken to see my spoken and see how my generation is speaking. I'm looking good, right? Show my appreciation for y'all, showing the love and affection for y'all too. This poem is for y'all. Have a great day. Thanksgiving to you too.
All right, that was Diamond. For those of you who may not know who she is, awesome supporter, awesome artist, and she got a lot of things going on. So make sure y'all follow and support her because she's a dope person. All right, we are going to bring on Marianne, and then I will close it out for today. I thank you all for tuning in, and for those of you who aren't familiar with what we do here, this is our double art event where we have our battle art segment where artists go up against each other for the month's theme. The viewers vote, and the winner takes home some cash funds as well as picks next month's theme. We're still on the theme of love, so we are going to continue that on into next month since we didn't really have a competition today. And then our Art of War Art Awareness fundraiser focuses on raising awareness for the beauty, necessity, and uniqueness of art, as well as raising funds so that we can come to a place near you to go from virtual to in-person concerts. All right, because we know the beauty of art and how wonderful it is to have, and we want to bring that out to the world. All right, so we're going to bring on Marianne to share her art. Hi,
Hello.
Marianne. How are
Hi.
you?
I'm doing good.
That's good. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yes. How's your week been?
Pretty good so far. And a lady the other day came to our house and brought a gift for my son, as well as some gift cards for me and my husband.
Oh, that's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah.
So what would you like to share today?
This one is called My Love Is So Deep. My love is so deep it can fill the ocean. My love is so deep it can fill the sea. My love is so deep it will never go away. My love is so deep it will never die. My love is so deep it can bring us to the sky. My love is so deep that you won't forget me. My love is so deep that it will survive through all time.
Yes, I like that.
Thanks.
Deep love.
Yep.
That's what we all need.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's what we all need, right?
Yep.
Yes. Well, thank you for sharing.
Welcome.
Do you have any upcoming events or anything that you want to share with anyone?
Basically, besides SoundCloud under Rita Mary 1, WRITMARY, the number one, also letters, no spaces, and my YouTube channel under Marianne Pearson Poet GY. I'm on Band Lab now under Marianne Sue Peterson.
Nice. Congratulations. I
Thanks.
know you're doing a lot of nice things over there. Make
Thanks.
sure y'all follow and support her. She got a lot of good things going on.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, I hope you have a good weekend
Yep,
and
you
happy
too.
holidays.
Happy holidays to you
Thank
too.
you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. All right, y'all. That was Marianne. Make sure y'all follow and support her. She's also a dope artist. She does the quick pieces, short but sweet pieces. And we appreciate her for coming on and sharing her art as well. We've had amazing art tonight or this afternoon, and thank you all for taking the time out. I want to share a quick piece. It's called "I Am You." Just because I carry myself in a way that exudes confidence doesn't mean I have it all together. Some things are tucked away, closeted. Everyone wears a mask. Which one you got on today? Is it the introvert, the manipulator, the social butterfly, the drama instigator? Now, before you look at me with those judgy eyes, remember I am you, the broken, the shattered, the abandoned, the lost. You matter. My voice penetrates the eyes of the soul, crushing negativity, binding microscopic pieces into a whole, mending hearts, changing lives. We can prosper together. No need to despise small beginnings, for they turn into wise. Wise investments at the smart prize. So before you look at me, look at you. For us poets are people too. Sincerely, the intellectual poet. I want to thank you all for tuning in to this month's Double Art event. We appreciate each and every single one of you for all that you do to pour into us so we can pour back into you. I want you to remember to stay in contact with us. Continue to give us your feedback, your love, your support of all types. If you want to stay up to date on all things Intelexx, make sure to subscribe to our email list. It's free 99. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Download our app, the Artrepreneurs Hub. You go to your app store under the Mighty Networks app and search for the Artrepreneurs Hub. You will find us there. If you subscribe to our member fees, you get all exclusive and inclusive perks through our app. So make sure to connect with us today, because there's things that we don't share on social media that we do on our app strictly for the intellectuals. All right, but I want you to remember that you are uniquely designed and one of a kind. So don't let anybody stop your shine. Nobody can be you but you. So make sure you're uniquely, beautifully, and artistically you. That you do you, live you, love you, and crush it too. Until next time, have an amazing night and an awesome weekend.